Hi everyone, welcome to another week of Beyond Education Early Childhood Weekly Bites. Today I'm bringing you the message of migrant woman with an accent, and I'm speaking with you from the beautiful beaches of New South Wales here at Culburra Beach. I hope you enjoy this lovely outdoors as much as I am. Taking a little break with my family during the school holidays to decompress and to replenish as we take care of our own well-being. Now this week I'd like to speak with you about women with accent, especially from a migrant background. Some of you might work with colleagues or people that are from a different cultural background, and being from Singapore and being able to speak Mandarin means that the way that I sound might be quite different from you, and we are actually very aware of the differences, and my children remind me every now and then, especially when we first arrived in Australia and when they gotten into the education system here in Australia. We're very aware that how I sound or the way I pronounce certain things might be quite different. Now, how can we actually make use of this as an advantage? So to help people who are from a migrant background or people that speak quite differently from you or actually have an accent from wherever they come from, it's important to create a safe environment. And that means that when you converse with someone, it is important to listen in very carefully and be able to empathize, first of all, with what they're trying to communicate, and being respectful in that communication. So creating a safe, respectful, and empathizing environment is very important with speaking with someone from a different cultural background or with a certain accent. So how can we do that? So we might be able to be, like I said initially, to listen in very carefully and be able to speak with them with clarifying questions. And that might mean that you might repeat certain things to them, to model to them this certain pronunciation. So I'll share an example with you. Coming from Singapore, I'm hearing the sheep and the ship sound. It's really hard for me. So it took me a while, and for my little young children at that point to correct me. And I think with working with someone with a different accent, once they feel safe with you, they actually feel quite open for you to be able to help them in that pronunciation. But if you do not have that relationship with them, I would advise you not to do that, because at some point different people would have different level of safety and feeling comfortable with people being able to correct them in their accent and so on and so forth. So it's definitely not okay if you do not have a relationship with someone to be correcting them on the accent, because it might actually come across as being down-putting or disrespectful in many ways. So I encourage you this week to listen in carefully and build that relationship with that co-worker that might actually sound a bit different from you, but empathize with them, and just imagine if you are working in their country and unable to speak like they speak or sound like they do. You might actually need a little bit of help, and think along those lines how you would actually be able to help those migrant workers to be able to settle down, and that might be simple questions as pulling out your phone and using the Google Translate to help them to learn certain words audibly. And another way, if you're like me, if you're a visual learner, might be writing down the words and being able to break that down in how it sounds. And I promise you that people will pick up very quickly, and they will be very appreciative. And I think what you communicate then as a co-worker, or if you're a director of service, is that you value their voice, and it's very important for them to feel like their voice is being valued in their workplace. and with that itself, you can see that they start opening up and be able to be an excellent contributor to your service. So, well, enjoy the rest of the day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.